What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back doing the new look rebuild series, and today we're going to be doing a new look Miami Dolphins rebuild. Before we get into today's video though, guys, if you could drop a like and of course subscribe if you are new around here, that would be greatly appreciated. But when we take a look at the Miami Dolphins, as we know, in free agency, they got Teron Armstead, they got Tyreek Hill via trade, and they're looking pretty good now with Mike Gesicki coming back. Their offensive line isn't terrible, could be better. It looks like we have some depth pieces with some guys like that are star development and stuff. So I guess that's a good sign going forward. But like I said, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. I mean, Tua's got some good weapons with them. Plus Mike Gesicki, who was a really good tight end. And defensively, they took Channing Tittle with their third-round pick. You had Javon Holland, Jalen Phillips, Van Ginkel, Eric Rowe. You got Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, still Nick Needham. So a lot of good pieces here in Miami. So it's just a matter of putting it all together and being a good team. So I'm also going to put Raekwon Davis over Jenkins. I mean, he started development as well. But what we are going to do is we're going to just go ahead and simulate this season, obviously, like we usually do. We're going to see how Tua does. We're going to see how Tyreek Hill performs. We're going to see how everything goes. One thing I do want to change real quick is everything about the scheme. So if we look at the scheme, I just want to go the best scheme fit, and whatever works. We got 75%, 87% vertical zone run. I don't think it'll get better than that. And then we can do a 91% scheme fit here. So we're definitely going to do that, change that to 4-6 defense. And other than that, I think we are ready to go. So we're going to see how this is going to go this season. Hopefully things end up going pretty damn well. Hopefully we are a playoff team. But again, it's all relies on Tua. But he's got some weapons in front of him. So there's really no excuses for him this year. Let's see what happens. So it is a good sign here in Miami as we went 10-7 on the season. So things seem to have gone well, which is really nice to see. So we go take a look at the stats and awards real quick. Offensively, we're 14th in the NFL, and then defense, if we take a real quick look, we're 13th. So it looks like changing the schemes was really good, and then Tua having a really good year is a really positive sign because that means he is the guy going forward, and we don't really have to worry about changing out for a different quarterback. He's up to an 83 overall right now with the morale. So 38-12, very solid year. Rushing wise, Raheem Mostert, 1,300 yards on the ground as well. So that's really cool to see, up to an 84 overall. Chase Edmonds, 290 yards. And then Tyreek Hill, literally 1,200 yards, 17 touchdowns, 800 from Gesicki, and 800 from Jalen Waddle, and 700 from Cedric Wilson. So really solid all around. Sacks-wise, we had 12.5 from Christian Wilkins, which is really cool to see. Manuel Ogbah did his thing too. 2 from Jerome Baker, 1.5 from Brandon Scarlett. And then interception, you had 6 from Xavier Howard, 3 from Jerome Baker, and only, or then 2 from Byron Jones and 2 from Channing Tittle, which is also really cool to see our third-round pick getting some interceptions. But we made the playoffs in our very first year, so let's go ahead and see if we can win our first playoff game in our very first year. We're going up against the Tennessee Titans, who, of course, traded away A.J. Brown, drafted Malik Willis. So eventually the Titans will be looking towards the future, but I think for now, obviously, it'll be Ryan Tannehill, leading that team. So let's see if we can come in. I guess we are at home here in Miami, so let's see if we can beat the Titans, man. Let's see if we can advance in our first playoff game with Tua here. So let's see what happens. We're going to go up 7-0. Good start. No scores allowed yet, and now we're up 14-0. It'd honestly be amazing if we just went to Super Bowl year number 1 and I haven't done anything, but the Titans tie it up. So we can't speak too soon, but we go up 14-21. Now we're up 14-24. So things are looking good. I think we're going to win our first playoff game, getting interception from Eric Rowe. And going to the fourth quarter, we have a 16-point lead. So as long as we don't blow this like crazy, we should be fine. And I think it's safe to say we've won this game, unless no, we're good. So we're going to the divisional round. We won our first playoff game in our very first year with Tua. Things are looking good. Let's see what we get to play in the divisional round. So here at home again, we're going up against the Denver Broncos. Of course, made their move for Russell Wilson this offseason. So this should be kind of a tough matchup, but I like our chances. We are at home again, which is really good. So we got the Broncos coming out and doing nothing on their first drive. Get the ball back, good field position, but get nothing out of it. The Broncos go up 3-0 until we put up a touchdown. That was 3-7, but Broncos respond with their own touchdown, and then they get the ball back with great field position. But we're still only one drive away from tying it up until the Broncos kick a field goal, and now it's 20-17. All right, Tua, it's your time to take the lead, and we get a stop. He missed the field goal, and we take the lead 20-24. All right, and the Broncos take it right back. So this is a good playoff game we have so far. 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, we tie it up, I should say. I'm going to trust Tua. I'm not going to jump in this very first season because we still have a lot of rebuilding to do. I think it's safe to say we've come up short in division round. 37-34 loss, but honestly, we should definitely be happy with how we performed this season. We could literally just build upon this, so I'm happy for the most part. Definitely sucks we come up short. Could have made it to the AFC Championship year number 1. But definitely decent performances for sure. So we're definitely headed in the right direction. So going into free agency, of course, we have a few guys we definitely would love to bring back. And that first being Mike Gesicki, one of the better tight ends in the league, in my opinion. So, of course, I would love to keep him around. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a 5-year deal to keep Mike Gesicki around. Raheem Mostert, while he did have a good year for us, he is 30 years old. Let's see how much he would cost us. He'd be $4 million for 3 years. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to invest that much in the running back position. Nick Needham, I mean, we do have another corner, so technically we don't need him, but he is going to be really cheap. So I'll go ahead and offer on him as well. And then Teddy Bridgewater, I mean, as a backup QB is solid, but I feel like he's going to want too much money for me. So, yeah, to have to pay him $12 million to be a backup quarterback, I'm good on that. We're fine there. Thomas Morstead, 36 years old. Wouldn't mind him back, but I think I am going to resign Sony Michel, who's only 27. So he should be fine for another guy with Myles Gaskin. So I kind of like that. But other than that, I think we're good. So let's just go to free agency day one. And I also need to get the Dolphins draft pick situation in order because I believe they actually have 2 first-round picks this upcoming draft. From the one of them being from the 49ers. If I take a real quick look at what the picks look like for this draft, because honestly, more draft picks is only going to help. So they do, in fact, yeah, they have 2 first-rounders technically in the 2023 draft. Obviously, this says 2022, but we're technically the 2023 year. So I'm going to get myself another draft pick. And I think they probably have their 3rd round pick. So I'm going to fix that once we get into the draft. But let's take a look at our team. Let's take a look what everybody's looking like. Let's see what development trade everybody has now and see if anybody's moved up or anything. So Jalen Waddle got superstar dev, which is fantastic. Austin Jackson up to 72 overall. Connor Williams, we could use a different center for sure. Chase Edmonds, Myles Gaskin. Yeah, we have a lot of running backs. So we didn't really need to get Raheem Mostert. 4 running backs we had, which is kind of crazy, which I kind of understand, though, because Mike McDaniel definitely loves to run the football. But defensively, we take a real quick look. Jerome Baker went up to an 83 overall, which is really cool to see. So my linebacker core is not bad. Christian Wilkins is superstar dev. Xavier Howard already was. Our cornerback room is really good. Javon Holland went to star development. So another nose tackle definitely wouldn't hurt. I don't mind Zach, but obviously another one definitely wouldn't be too bad. And then we have Eric Rowe and Javon Holland as our safety. So not too bad. And defense wasn't too bad either. So I don't really know if there will be too much for us in free agency, but we could take a real quick look. Just kind of peek at it real quick. If not, draft is going to be our best friend. And we're going to be able to get really good, I think, in the draft. So Akeem Hicks, I mean, he could be a solid defensive tackle to have as a veteran presence. I kind of like the idea of him. Definitely don't need a corner. Middle linebacker, I'm going to rely on Jerome Baker just to keep doing his thing. And then we have Channing Tittle off the bench for him. So Blake McDowell at 26 years old, I definitely want to mind him. Kingsley Keek, Brandon Williams, Maurice Hurst. There's definitely some good defensive tackles. Maurice Hurst also played for San Francisco. So, I mean, there's some familiarity there with Mike McDaniel and Maurice Hurst. So I'm going to go ahead and give Maurice Hurst a 3-year deal to be kind of a either starting defensive tackle or a depth one. Either way, I'm happy with him coming in. And then anybody else I really want, I mean, we did need a new center, so but there's really no one here. So maybe we just move one of those guards we have on the bench right now to center and just kind of hope they're good enough. I don't know. I mean, I think other than that, we're good. I don't think I'm going to do too much else in free agency. I like everything we have going on right now. Maybe a backup quarterback as well. We got like Taylor Heineke, I guess, and give him like a 1-year. He wants a little too much money for my liking. Let's see. Let's scrape towards the bottom of the barrel. Give me like Andy Dalton for a year. $4 million for 1 year. Whatever. Let's get a backup quarterback. But other than that, we're just going to go into the draft. I'm going to fix the draft pick situation real quick, and then I'll see you in the draft. So I got the draft picks kind of figured out where we have 2 first-rounders and 2 third-rounders and 1 second. So we're going to be able to, for sure, get better in this draft, which is really just a positive sign. So let's go to pick number 18. And honestly, there's not a lot that we necessarily need. It's just a matter of just getting better in some positions. So if we take a real quick look, you have a left tackle. You do have a tight end, which I honestly wouldn't mind taking Eric Gilbert here, but at the same time, tight end is not the biggest need in the world. I don't want to take a quarterback either. Honestly, like I said, we're pretty good at a lot of positions, but I mean, just getting better is not going to hurt whatsoever. So kind of like the idea of taking a center, because that was one thing we are struggling on is our center right now. And Peter Skoronski here looks like a stud. So I'm going to take him with my pick, and he's all normal dev, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have number 19 overall. So if honestly, we take a real quick look at what just makes the most sense for us here, as we did just get a center, which is nice. So offensively, though, I kind of like where my offense sits. I mean, the offensive line, we addressed that. Running back could be better, but I mean, it'll work. Defensively, we got Maurice Hurst and Davis. Got Agba, Wilkins. I mean, we could take a strong safety, and I see Jalen there, because our strong safety isn't the best. Eric Rowe's solid, but I know Jalen Catalan's just going to be so much better. So, I mean, that's my weakest position on defense. I think that's who I'm going to take here 100%. So, give me my man Jalen Catalan out of Arkansas. Is going to be an upgrade at strong safety for us. So I like that pick a lot for us. So let's go to pick number, or round 2 at pick number 26. And again, these picks are kind of random. I was trying to fix it as best as I can. So at pick number 26, we have, let's see, what are we going to take here? Honestly, might go defensive line here. Yeah, BJ Ojulari, Jordan Birch, Desmond, Dona Wright, Austin Stogner. So another tight end definitely is an option. But you also have Z Walker here, who I know he's a stud. Dorian Strong, Nick Cross, Will McDonald. But I don't know. We'll see. What do we want to take here? So if we take a real quick look at the top, we have Jordan Birch on the board, or BJ Ojulari, or Desmond. So look at Jordan Birch out of South Carolina. A tackle, B block shedding. I'm going to take Jordan Birch here. He has normal development as well, which is really disappointing. But that's going to be my second round pick just to add some more depth at the defensive line. So that's the left end. And then I might go... Well, this is my first third rounder. I mean, like I said, it really doesn't matter what we take. I kind of like where we're at in a lot of positions, but we could take a right guard for some depth. We could take another corner, but corner is really like the last thing we need, to be honest with you. Derek Wingo, Isaiah Foskey, Reggie Grimes, MJ Sherman, DeMonte, and then we could take Theo Johnson, who's a stud. So we could have 2 tight ends for Tua to throw to. So you know what? I'm going to take Theo Johnson. This is going to be another tight end, but he's going to be really good for us. So I'm going to take him, and then I'm going to take probably DeMonte with that other third round pick, just to add more depth at defensive tackle position. So this is kind of a depth draft, really, because I mean, I kind of like where we're at in a lot of spots, but can never get too bad depth wise. So I like this idea as well. So I'm going to take DeMonte, another head development player. So I like that a lot. And then probably draft with my 4th round pick and call it good. But I kind of like this draft for us so far. Looking really good. We're getting a lot of good players. So let's go take a look at round 4. I'm going to go outside linebacker here if I can find a good one. You have Vontae Bentley out of Clemson. So I might take a look at him. He's got A zone coverage. I think I'm going to take him as some depth and B-man. So welcome to Miami. And that's going to be my last pick in this draft. So let's go take a look at what our team looks like after this draft. I think we just added a lot of depth, a lot of good positions. So I think we're in good shape for sure. So after that draft, our center went up to a 75 overall. So definitely upgraded at the center position. We got Theo Johnson behind Mike Gesicki. So that's going to be another tight end Tua can throw to. My running backs are as followed. None of them are fantastic, but they'll do the job. And then defensively, if we take a real quick look, we have Jerome Baker. We got DeMonte Capehart in there, Jordan Birch, and then we also got Philo there. But Maurice Hurst and Robert Davis are going to do their job. And then Jalen is actually a 77 overall, but I kind of want to... No, we'll leave him. We'll leave him the way he is right now. He'll be a backup strong safety, probably develop into more of a starter eventually. But yeah, I like where we're at. We're going to go ahead and just simulate another year. Scheme fit, still really good on the defense, and then offensively, still really good there too. So we should be a playoff team once again, but we'll see what happens. So at the end of this season, things didn't go as promised. We went 8-9, did not make the playoffs, which is quite disappointing, to be honest with you. Let's get in the offseason and let's just continue to build on this. I mean, 8-9 is still not bad, I guess, but obviously we were looking to be in the playoffs again, and we did not do that. So let's go look at the stats, see what went wrong. Offense was 21st in the NFL, so not too bad. And defensively, we had 11th, so things are looking good. Tua still a really good year. Honestly, I think one thing we should try to upgrade is the running back position. We try to get like an elite running back here if we're going to run the ball. I like my 3 running backs, but again, I think I want an elite running back, and then Tyreek Hill, Gesicki, Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson, Chase Edmonds all had really good years. Defensively, though, sacks-wise, we had 8 from Christian Wilkins, 5 from Emmanuel Ogbah, 2.5 from Hurst, 2 from Phillips, but interceptions was 4 from Byron Jones and 3 from Xavier Howard, 1 from Jalen. So we're going to get into this offseason, though, and just try to upgrade this roster that much more. We're definitely going to have a lot of cap space, which is good. Don't know who all is going to be a free agent, but of course, we're going to try to sign everybody back as much as possible. Maybe take some sacrifices here and there, depending on who's a free agent. But I think my number one priority this offseason is getting a better running back. I think that's just going to make us that much better. Christian Wilkins as superstar dev, I definitely want him back. But other than that, I think I'm good on everyone else. I think we're kind of sitting here and just kind of going to be fine. So Myles Gaskin at 26 years old. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but we do have so many running backs. I don't think it's really going to matter. So Christian Wilkins, obviously number one priority to start things off. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 5-year deal to continue to be my edge rusher. So let's get Christian Wilkins back. So that's a W. Chase Edmonds, Van Ginkel. Looking at Andrew. He's not going to cost me a ton. Pass coverage isn't great. He's not really much of a scheme fit, so we'll let him walk for now. And if we decide to get him back at free agency, I don't think it'll be a tough process. So Yeah, I think we're gonna let everyone else go though. I think that's gonna be the case. Myles Gaskin, I guess we could sign him back because we are losing Chase Edmonds. So I'll sign Myles Gaskin as like a backup running back, but so that would be Sonny Michel, Myles Gaskin, and then Connor Williams. I guess we can get Connor Williams back as well. I mean, he's a 79 overall guard, so he's solid. That gives us about $40 million to use in free agency. So again, running back is gonna be the number one thing I want, and then Eric Rowe was also there, but I think I'm just gonna roll with Jalen to be that kind of replacement there. So let's see what we got now. So we take a real quick look at the team going forward. So running back was one thing I think we should definitely try to get. I like my offensive line. Austin Jackson's developed very well. I like my wide receiver core. Running backs, like I said, could be better. Theo Johnson went up to superstar dev, which is cool. Defensively, outside linebacker is a huge problem, but we'll figure that out. So let's go and see what we could find in free agency to get a brand new linebacker and brand new running back. Let's see what we got. So Lamar Jackson, we could, sign Lamar Jackson and throw him at running back. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Danielle Hunter, though. If we were more of a, I mean, he's solid, but I don't know, man. Stephon Tuitt. If Danielle Hunter was our scheme, I would sign him. Yannick Ngakoue, Darnell Savage, McCole, Hardman. Okay, what about running backs? What running backs do we have here? So we have Kareem Hunt, which actually is kind of what I was looking for. So I want to go for Kareem Hunt, actually. He has no offers either, so I'm just going to go ahead and offer him the general offer, and hopefully he signs that. And he's also scheme fit on top of that, so that's kind of cool. Danielle Hunter. I mean, throwing Danielle Hunter on the defensive line would be cool. He has no offers. He would be, I would assume, pretty expensive. I've never signed Danielle Hunter before, so that would be kind of cool. But let's go take a look at our linebackers, which is kind of a different, obviously Danielle Hunter would be that, but got Andrew Van Ginkel, which actually Van Ginkel was kind of the same. So we could just upgrade there, I guess. Not really a scheme fit. Lavonte David, Dante Hightower, Reuben Foster, and then yeah, so not a ton. Cornerback, Casey Hayward, Sean Murphy Bunting. I don't really need a safety. So you know what? I know Danielle Hunter doesn't fit what we're trying to do at all, but I mean, he's a 792 overall, so I'm going to go ahead and just sign him. And pass coverage is actually a little bit better than Andrews was. So if we get Danielle Hunter, I'm fine with that. He'll be an upgrade, so we'll take that. So we get Danielle Hunter and Kareem Hunt. I'd feel pretty solid about that free agency. So let's see if that will be the case. If we get both of them, like I said, we'll be in good shape. So let's see if that is the case. We get Kareem Hunt and Danielle Hunter on this Dolphins team, so that's looking really good for us. So Kareem Hunt's our brand new running back with Tua, so that gives us a brand new running back. And of course, Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt used to play together in Kansas City, so there's some familiarity there. So 85% scheme fit. Our running backs is a really nice trio. Like my offensive line defensively, we got Danielle Hunter. So if we change the scheme, it's a 90% scheme fit regardless. So, and it's not going to matter too much. If we change the scheme on the defense, I don't think it's going to get better than a 90 though. 3-4 under. So yeah, the sky's 3-4 is a 90%. So I mean, that's a 90 as well. So let me see if Danielle Hunter fits that a little bit better. If I'm not in, yeah, I think he would actually, because don't these guys go after the quarterback on the edge, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I guess that gives Channing Tittle some work. I don't know. We'll see. I'm fine with this. We'll see how this goes. And then offensively, we'll leave this all the way it is. I'm not going to worry about the draft this year. I like where my team is at currently. So we're just going to get into this next season, and we're just going to see how things go. We're an 86 overall. I feel really promising about everything. So hopefully this third season, we make the playoffs again, and this time we do a damn good job making it, and this time go all the way to the Super Bowl and win a championship. That's the goal. So at the end of the season, we are back in the postseason, going up against Kansas City Chiefs in round 1. So that's not going to be easy, but take a look. Offense was 11th in the NFL, so that's very promising to see. And defensively, we were 16th in the NFL. So Kareem Hunt came over, was really good. Tua has been really good throughout the video, by the way. And then rushing wise, like I said, Kareem Hunt had a really good year. So we got ourselves a brand new running back, and that worked out really well. 1,600 yards. Receiving wise, Tyreek Hill, Mike Gesicki, Jalen Waddle all did their thing. Cedric Wilson on top of that as well. Defensively, sacks wise from Danielle Hunter had 12. Emmanuel Ogbah with 10.5. 8.5 from Christian Wilkins, 4 from Hurst, and then 3 from Jerome Baker, 3 from Jalen Phillips. So all that was really good. Interceptions, 4 from Byron Jones, 3 from Javon Holland, 3 from my man Jalen, and then 2 from Pat Hillard, and then 2 from Channing Tittle. So all that looks really good. We're going to see how this team's going to do in this postseason game. Going up against the Chiefs, it's not going to be an easy one. The Chiefs are no easy opponent, obviously. So don't love my chances here, but we'll see what happens. It is a night game in Arrowhead in prime time. Mahomes is ready. He is locked in, but Tua is as well. He's going to come out and score on his first drive. And he did. I spoke it to existence. We got a stop as well. So that's a good start to this game. But the Chiefs put up a field goal. Go get 14. Come on. There we go. 10-3. I'll take that, I guess. Chiefs kick another field goal. Defense playing phenomenal so far, but we did not get a score on that drive. I thought for sure we had one right there. And the Chiefs are going to go up 10-20. 17-20 now. Let's go. Yes, there we go. 24-20. Got to stop. Go take the lead. Go take the lead. It's 24-27. I'm going to trust Tua here, and he's going to take the lead, or he's going to tie it up. Okay. It's 27-27. I'm going to trust my... Actually, I'm going to not trust the computer, and I'm going to come out and ice this game. I'm going to drain a lot of clock, and I'm going to run the football with my man Kareem Hunt. You know, Kareem Hunt used to play in Arrowhead. They kicked him off the team, obviously, for the whole incident, and I get... you know, kind of buried there, but it's all right. We're gonna play action this. We're gonna play them by surprise. I'm gonna have Kareem Hunt wide open, or even Jalen Waddle. Actually, Jalen Waddle's gonna be wide open. He's gonna be wide open, and wow, I thought he was gonna be open, but never mind. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. I'm gonna get this first down, and no one's gonna be even judging me at all. So Gesicki, kind of like his route, and he is gonna be there just like that. I'm gonna secure catch that. So they're kind of blitzing me here low key. I'm going to start running the football though, I think. Let's put this on drain clock, chew clock, and let's run the football down the middle. So that's going to take me to 2-minute warning, and we're going to allow the Chiefs to take their timeouts, and then we're just going to kick our field goal, I think. Or we're going to punch it in, just running the football. Either way works for me. But inside zone this bad boy. And like I said, the Chiefs are definitely blitzing a lot. So I don't know how many yards I'm going to gain on this, but we'll see. I'm going to get about 8. We'll take that. And the Chiefs do not call their timeout, so we're gonna take that. And I put this on chew clock, so I definitely shouldn't have no huddled this. That was kind of dumb on my part, but whatever. I'm just gonna get the first down. Actually, I might be able to get more. So all right, that's gonna take some more time off the clock. We are inside the 5, so this is going good so far. And then we got a first down as well, so that's gonna take us about under a minute left on this game. Leaving any time for Mahomes is not a good idea, but I'm just going to keep running the football. They give me the wide open lane. I'm going to score, and we're going to take that. So just like that, we are going to be in good shape. Can my defense get the stop, though? And they do. Let's go. We are on to the divisional round. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs. If we can beat the Chiefs, we can beat anybody, man. That's a good start. But now we get a divisional opponent against the Cincinnati Bengals, man. So this is not going to be easy, but like the Chiefs weren't, we're going to come in and score on our first drive, and we do not. Damn, I thought I was going to speak into existence again. And the Bengals have Jameson Williams for some reason. It is 7-7, and we're going to go 14-7. So, and the Bengals tie it up. Let's bring it down and take the lead back. And no, we got a minute to do it, and no. Okay, third quarter. Bengals get the ball, kick a field goal. We're gonna get a touchdown, which is better than a field goal. We get a stop, go get a touchdown, and we're gonna do that. 28-17. Bengals get a field goal, and we are going to drain the clock, and we're going to the AFC Championship. So we've taken down the Chiefs and the Bengals so far. Let's go, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Tyreek Hill is on his revenge tour, beating his former team, then beating the team that eliminated them in the AFC last year. Let's get it. Let's see what we get to play in the AFC Championship. It's either going to be Pittsburgh or New England. Let's see what happens. All right, so we get the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship. I think that's Kenny Pickett starting for the Steelers. So we got a Tua versus Kenny Pickett AFC Championship. Can we come into Pittsburgh and beat them? We get a stop on defense, and now we get good field position. Danielle Hunter, of all people, just got the interception, and we are going to only field goal for us so far, but now we're going to go up 10-0. So far, so good. Get another stop. Field goal is blocked. Josh Lambo, I think, is also suing the Jaguars because of Urban Meyer, so that's a thing. But it's 17-14. Can we go up? And no, we get the ball back, good field position, and we go up 10. Okay, we get another good stop. Kenny Pickett is just choking, and I think it's safe to say we are going to the Super Bowl with the Miami Dolphins. We take out the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're going to the Super Bowl to either play Dallas or Carolina. And I'm going to bet anything it'll be the Cowboys. And what do you know? It is a Super Bowl time, and guess what? Yeah, we're playing the Dallas Cowboys. You know, who would have thought? I mean, literally, it feels like every video, if I make the Super Bowl, I'm playing the Dallas Cowboys. It's just the way it is, man. I don't know how to, you know, there's really no way to fix it. So, can we come in and beat Dallas? No, I think Cowboys scored on their first drive, and we're going to go up and tie it up, which is good. And they go up 14-7, and now they're up 21-7, and 21-10. Okay, can we go? No, what about now? 21-13. Okay, go tie it up. We're getting some stops, which is good. 21. Ooh, wait. Okay, we're in good position. Can we go take the lead? And no, it's 29-22. And I didn't even get the ball back, bro. I swear, man, the Cowboys are always going to the Super Bowl and beating me. It's just how it is, man. It's how this goes. I'm doing a new look Cowboys rebuild, and I'm doing everything possible to just make their team horrible. That's what I'm doing. I'm trading Dak, trading Zeke, trading them all for 7th round picks. When I do the Cowboys rebuild, that's what I'm doing, because this team always just finds a way to get Super Bowl and just break my heart. Every time. I would have loved the ball back there. Would have loved it, man. But I didn't even get a chance. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Cowboys are overpowered in this game. It's Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.